guys. All right, I'm gonna start off today with a flip cup. I'm also going to play around, and I have a cake decorating wheel. I'm gonna do that a little bit later, so that'll be another video later on. But for now, I'm just gonna do this flip cup. Layered my cup already. I'm trying to use up the paint in the bottles where they sat for too long without being shook up enough, and they started to dry and they have giant goobers in them. So yes, that is the technical term I'm choosing to use today. There is not very much of this bronze in here, honestly, compared with how much of the other colors there are. This is all Artist Loft. It is violet, turquoise, light violet, cerulean blue, bronze, and then a little bit of titanium white. I've noticed this is a 14 by 14 also. I have noticed that these canvases are super loose. I'm not sure if I need to reinforce them better, if it's a temperature thing, I don't know. But it is what it is. So I'm gonna have to tighten all of these up. I did mention in a previous video that I'm noticing as they're drying, I'm getting more pooling, especially in the larger canvases. So it's kind of really pulling on the canvas, and so I'm going to tighten all of those up, and I am going to use shims and you know, the blow dryer technique on some of those, which I did do a video on how to tighten up a canvas with a blow dryer technique. So if you need to check that out, go for it. I don't want to poke the bottom of this cup because I'd like to use it again. And I'm curious about this bronze, whether or not I mean, because it already kind of has naturally, and I mixed this up for the other one I did the other day, and then just sealed it. But seriously, there's hardly anything in here, and I haven't used hardly any of it. As you can see, it's a teeny tiny little cup. It's like shorter than my index finger. My pinky finger, and this is a tiny little craft stick, and it's halfway. But so I hardly use any of that, but it does have kind of a dark, muddy look. I think it would look better probably in like a fall scene. Woo! See, now it's just gone. Gonna hit it with the torch real quick. So let me know if you guys want me to do a video on tightening the canvas. See, just this here, I can see the divots here where this is just dragging on this canvas. So let me know if that's something that you want to do. Oh, you know what? I don't think I posted the video I used this bronze for. I mixed it yesterday for a beach scene to give the sand a little more dimension, which the gold already has a lot of dimension to it when it dries, but I thought the bronze might give it a little bit more. I've done brown before and I've done black. I don't have my gloves on. I'm gonna regret that. Hang on. I've got to learn to silence my phone. Not sure how I feel about where the cup dripped, but we'll see. Oh. Okay, sorry about that. Ooh, I like Riddler. Trying to hold this out a little bit further. I've noticed when I'm doing this tilting and stuff, it's not always showing up on the videos, which, like I said, you know, I do the videos really for myself because my memory sucks. And I figure maybe other people can learn from my I like that. Ooh, wait a minute now. See what looked like in the top of the cup, a lot of bronze. Now that it's out, you can't really see it, but there is some swirled in there. And I have got to say, it's pretty bitchin'. Aha. Notice that too, and I watch back on the videos, I'm like, oh, backside, look at that, canvas, completely naked spot. I'd love to be one of those people that could just say, these videos are all for you guys. No. A bit more selfish than that, sorry to say. You can see a little bit of the bronze kind of swirling through there. I kind of just love this little patch of blue. I'm gonna have to pop these cells, which are little air bubbles that I see ticking up here, which I hate to do because I'm afraid they're gonna make these huge cells. And I like the way this blue is just kind of flowing like that. The dimension in that, I really like that. I've gone back to putting down these puppy pads too because, you know, I have a regular job. I'm not out here very much. And if I've done one, then I notice that to do 2 or 3 of them, the colors you know, I like to pick up the edge, the paint off the edge, and, you know, cover the corners and that kind of stuff. It really does make for a mess. So the silicone mat is great if you're gonna do one painting at a time. But not, you know, unfortunately when I'm out here, I don't always get the time to stay out here. So I'm holding this flame really far from the canvas. I'm hoping to just pop bubbles and not incur any more cells. There are a lot of bubbles, which there always are for flip cups, which I think is why sometimes flip cups get so many cells. But that's just a theory. When you look at your paint from an angle, when it's real smooth, you can see where the bubbles are forming. And I can see where something is stuck in my paint. Yay! Oh. Now this piece, I think if it stays smooth like this, would be a perfect resin piece. The way that it moves. I would love a glassy finish on here. All right. I'm gonna sit so that I can stay at this angle and hopefully not put, okay, see there's a line going like this. I'm gonna try to get this chunk out without messing up this line. Ta-da! See how I created a little hole there? You just continue that on through like that to kind of keep the continuity of that. So you don't go, oh, somebody dug something out right there. Lots of bubbles, tiny, tiny little bubbles. Said the bronze didn't really take over. In the cup it looked like it might, but on the piece it seems to have sunk quite a bit. So another something. So it's a keeper. Next we'll do a spinning piece. Thanks for watching. Bye.